right.
Welcome, everyone. I pound the gavel. It's Monday, July 18th, 2022. It's 7 o'clock in the evening and time for the regular session of the Grinnell City Council. Roll call, please.
White,
Yes.
Bly, Davis,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
Next item, perfecting and approval of the agenda. What is your pleasure?
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion.
Call for question.
Roll call, please.
White,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Next item is consent agenda. What is your pleasure?
Move the consent agenda as presented. Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion.
Call for question.
Roll call, please.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Next item is a listing of many of the meeting minutes and communications from our various committees of the city, as well as treasurer's report, monthly police report, and the building permit report. Those can all be found on the city website. Next, we'll move into committee business, report from Finance Committee.
Thank you, Mayor Agnew. The Finance Committee met this morning at 8 a.m. in the second floor conference room. There were 5 items on the agenda and there were no inquiries. The first is a resolution for a one-time inflationary salary adjustment for full-time employees and part-time employees working 24 hours or more per week to be paid in 2 payments. This provides $2,000 for full-time employees and $1,000 for the permanent part-time employees, as we said, that work at least 24 hours a week. And on behalf of the committee, I so move resolution 2022-138.
Second.
Call for the question.
Move.
It's a great idea.
I think I'm for it. Roll call, please.
Ray,
Yes.
White, Davis,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
The next item is a corrective transfer. We're transferring from a community development block grant facade project of $35,000 to Highway 146 project, $9,463. Broad Street projects, $3,036. 8th Avenue project, $19,201, and 6th Avenue solar field, $3,300 for a total of $35,000. On behalf of the committee, I so move resolution 2022-139.
Second.
Move and seconded. Discussion.
Call for the question.
Roll call, please.
Ray,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
The third item is approval of a resolution approving and authorizing execution of a third amendment to the purchase agreement dated March 15th, 2021, by and between the City of Grinnell and Hubble Realty Company. On behalf of the committee, this is the single-family housing agreement. On behalf of the committee, I so move resolution 2022-140.
Second.
Move and seconded. Discussion.
Call for the question.
Roll call, please.
Ray,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
Item number 4 is consider a request of $2,000 from the Campbell Fund to assist with the United States Department of Housing Urban Development assist building cohort for the Move to Work plan in partnership with the Grinnell Housing Authority. And on behalf of the committee, I so move this request.
Move and seconded. Discussion.
Call for the question.
Roll call, please.
Ray,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
The last item is a special Campbell Fund request again from the Grinnell Youth Baseball Softball Association for $456 to help cover the cost of participation for low and moderate income youth from Grinnell. On behalf of the committee, I so move this special Campbell Fund request.
Move and seconded. Discussion.
Call for the question.
Roll call, please.
Ray,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
And that completes my report, Mayor Agnew.
Thank you very much. Next, report from Public Works and Grounds Committee.
Thank you, Your Honor. The Public Works and Grounds Committee met at 4:45 today here in the council chambers. We took up 4 items and had no inquiries. Our first item was approval of a right-of-way work request for Unite Private Networks, which would be in the area from just west of West Street to Broad Street and between 5th Avenue and 6th Avenue. With the committee's recommendation, I move approval of that request.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion.
Call for the question.
Roll call, please, Ann.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Thank you. Our second item was approval of a right-of-way work request for Unite Private Networks, this one in the region of Ferguson Road and through 80th Avenue. With the committee's recommendation, I move approval.
Second. Moved and seconded. Discussion.
Call for question.
Roll call, please, Ann.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Thank you. Our third item was approval of installing hooks at the Central Park stage for the hanging of event banners. The Park and Recreation Board was approached, and the request is to be able to put up banners without having to do special modifications each time or special tying. With the committee's recommendation, I move approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion.
Call for the question.
Roll call, please.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Thank you. And our fourth item was an update on the new water plant. The primary kernel of information there is that the city is working on an agreement with the engineering firm that will be doing that work, and we will be getting back to that in the next month or two. Also, the mayor's task force will probably begin meeting sometime in September. And unless there are corrections or questions, that would complete our report.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Next, report from Public Safety Committee.
Thank you, Your Honor. We met tonight. We had 2 items on the agenda and one informational thing. Our first is consider an approval from Steve Agriano concert sponsored by St. Mary's Catholic Church for Thursday, September 22nd. It's a free concert on the big stage in Central Park. And on behalf of the committee, I so move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion.
Call for question.
Roll call, please.
White,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Thank you very much. Our second item was discuss parking regulations on Sunset Street between 8th Avenue and 11th. As you know, we're putting a new street in on Sunset, and it's going to be a little narrower, more pedestrian, safe, with raised crosswalks. We have communicated with the school, and they have assured us that there is adequate parking with the new what the old tennis courts are going to do. And so we are recommending that we draft an ordinance to get this done so we can put signs up starting August 1st when the street is. There'll be no parking on Sunset. So on behalf of the committee, I so move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion.
Call for question.
Roll call, please, Ann.
White, Davis,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
Thank you very much. And just as a reminder, don't forget August 2nd is National Night Out. It's the ice cream where you get to have free ice cream down in Central Park with Grinnell Police, the Highway Patrol, the Sheriff's Department, the Fire Department, and people from the council if you want to participate to have free ice cream and visit on a non-confrontational time. So put that on your calendar and come down for ice cream. And that concludes my report, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Next, report from Planning Committee.
Thank you, Your Honor. The Planning Committee met at 6:15 in the council chambers, and we had 5 items on our agenda. Their first was to review requests for proposals to develop a comprehensive land use plan. So we did review the rough draft for the proposals. The last time one was done, the last time a comprehensive land use plan was done was in 2004. So we'd like to see update of future land use maps, how things have changed since the last report, maybe some Board of Adjustment cases. Some of the key topics we're going to ask them to cover is the I-80 to 146 corridor and the 146 and Highway 6 corridor. This was informational review. Item number 2 was to review schedule for subdivision process for 11th Avenue. We're close to the completing of the backfill. The city has some cleanup to do over there, and then hopefully everything will transfer over with Hubble as soon as possible. So we have some subdivisions showing some land outside of the apartments. We're going to draft schedule processing, hopefully work on some single family residential units. We do have some further discussion. There's going to be some discussion with council as well, possibly drafting some covenants for review, reviewing some design, and plating approval process. So that was basically a review as well. Item number 3 was an update on the Veterans Memorial Building. They have checked with the Secretary of State's office, and the levy cannot be amended until November of 2023 election. So the Veterans Memorial Commission will continue to work on that, and then revisit the amendment closer to that November 2023 election. And then we received an update on the 6th Avenue solar project. Let's see here. Looks like we're reviewing a potential concept for that, and the timeline regarding that purchase of that property over there. So we just received an update on that as well. And the final thing we have is a reminder of our strategic planning session, August 24th at the Public Safety Building from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And Joe is bringing dinner.
I would make pulled pork sandwiches and stuff like that, and potato salad and things like that.
That completes our report.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you, Joe. Next.
And make chicken salad too.
We have a second reading of an ordinance. Ordinance number 1516, an ordinance amending provisions pertaining to all-terrain vehicles and snowmobiles.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Discussion?
Call for question.
Roll call, please.
Yes.
Heffley Worley,
Yes.
Guard,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
All right. Next, do we have any inquiries? Hearing none, we're adjourned. Thank you, folks.